But yeah, man, I'm gonna show y'all something. Uh oh.
Okay, can you hear me?
There it is. Yeah.
All right.
You hear me?
Yes. Is my background loud?
We got some dude in the background shaking his dick at me.
No way.
Hang on a minute.
All right.
Who is this dude here?
You know who I
Oh
am.
God.
I ain't shaking no dick at you. I shook my
Oh,
hand at you.
He's, hey, Squire, man, don't be shaking that 10.5 over here, man.
Man, come on now. Don't be capping.
I'm not. I'm just telling you, like, you can't be shaking that thing over here, bro.
I
Like,
ain't shaking nothing at you.
I'm scared to fucking bring you up here, dude. I'm afraid you're gonna shake something at me.
Miss Tracy's up here now. Don't be nasty.
Well, I
oh,
know that.
Tracy,
That's why I don't
what's
want you
got to do with
shaking
you?
nothing at me, dude. Come on, man. It's all right, bro. Ain't nobody seen nothing. I mean, I seen it, but
Uh,
I seen more than I
Book's
wanted to
been
see.
talking. Book's been talking hella shit.
Well, I mean, that's all right, dude. Let Books talk all the shit he wants to, dude. He needs to go to one of them AA meetings that I put up on my community. Yeah, let me show you all that.
He sure does. You got that right.
Let me see here. Where's that at?
Yeah, somebody messaged me a while ago and said there's a stream going on right now about me showing some old videos. I was like, yeah, that's all they ever do. Like I'm kind of sick
I
of
mean,
that.
get the fuck back. No, they some dude, Scooter, fucking made a video about. He must be a straight up motherfucking homo. I mean,
I
I don't
saw
know
it.
no more
I
than
don't
that
know
about the
anything about it.
motherfucker.
I didn't see any proof of any, I just always, ever since the time that I heard about Johnny and, that turned out to be a complete lie, I'm very wary when I hear, I mean, unless I see a video where like a sting operation goes down and they got messages and I mean, he 100%, unless I see something like that, I'm careful about just accepting when somebody says somebody's like, I mean, if he is, though, he is. I mean, you know, I don't
Yeah,
know. I ain't
here,
seen it.
here, I posted all these meetings for Books. I mean, look here, you know. I mean, he needs to. Yeah,
Yeah, he needs to go. I agree with you. It'd be the best thing for him. You know,
yeah.
maybe get him some phenobarbital uh, prescribed, uh,
I don't know,
or
man. He needs some of that Vivitrol that makes you sick if you fucking try to drink or something.
no. I think that's for opiates. Does it work for
No,
alcohol too?
hell yeah.
I didn't know
Make
Vivitrol made
make
you
you
sick if
sick
you
as
drank.
fuck. Yeah,
I know you can't. You ain't supposed to drink when you're taking subs or anything. And that's another thing, man. Them people they're trying to say like, oh, you didn't, get off of medicine. Yeah, I did. Took me a couple months,
well, what is this?
but
Hang on, man. I gotta give Dana. She
first two
says,
first 2 months I pretty much done on my own, and then the rest of the way I had to go and get the help through a clinic. But I'm not going into that. People don't want to believe it, whatever. I ain't got shit to prove. I'm over all that shit.
yeah, what the fuck? Dana says, Squire, you are a goddamn idiot for paying to go on Books' panel. What the fuck?
Oh well, I went up there because he wasn't going to talk unless I didn't donate something to him. So I ain't worried about it. But no, I won't be back over there. That's for damn sure. Especially after the way he done it. I thought he'd be a little bit more fair, if he actually got some money. But I learned that lesson.
Well, I mean, I thought you porn bombed him, man. Like,
I did
what
hear
kind?
a while back because he was straight up being disrespectful to me to my face and talking about a town that's not that far from me. it's in Kentucky, but it's still like right near the fucking Missouri border. It's not far from my area at all, really, when you think about it. And
What
he
kind of
was like,
what kind of
"That's where
porn
things."
scene?
Oh,
What kind of porn
I
scene did
just
you put up there?
it was just
Well, give
it was
us a
just a dude
scenario.
fucking it. It was just a dude fucking a chick, man. That's all.
I mean, what, anal or what?
No,
Well, I mean, you
I
got to explain this shit, dude. I'm asking this. Like, it could have been vaginal
dude,
fucking, it could have been anal fucking.
I just, I Googled and the first thing came up was like, Pornhub or one of them, and I just picked up something random, dude. I mean, like, I don't even remember. I didn't really look at it like that. It wasn't even a video. What it was an image. I just took the image from the thumbnail, opened it in a new tab, and I done it that way because it was too much to get the video up there, and I didn't know how quick he'd respond to it, so I just decided to pick out a fucking image because he was being a dickhead. I did it right there on the fly while I was up there on panel with him. I was like, all right, you want to keep being a dickhead? I got something for you.
I mean, I figured Booksy would be more into stag porn.
Well, I wasn't about to put something like that up because you already know the people that would have caught. Hell, they already tried to say something about the porn bomb, that the porn I use. Like Scooter fucking put up in one of his videos, he tried to say, why are you using young looking porn? Man, it wasn't no young looking porn. All I did was type in fucking hardcore. I mean, shit, she's at least over 18. Hell, she was older than 18. Yeah, I mean, it was a dude that had a fucking cross tattoo. That's one of the reasons why I picked that one, because, Books is, he claimed to be such a Christian. So I fucking picked that one out. And, yeah, they tried to give me flack over that. So can you imagine if I had fucking put like a horse video or something up? I wouldn't even look at that shit. But no, hell no.
I mean, I don't know.
Fuck that. I've heard about that shit, and I don't want to see it.
Well, fuck no, but I didn't know, like, I
This
didn't know what,
crazy woman down in Mississippi, this one girl named Denise Frazier, she fucking has been fucking dogs, man. Fucking the police got a hold of her Snapchat, and there was videos that she had taken, like, and she took one video at a fucking church of all places and did that shit with her dog. I mean, it's
oh my
fucking sick.
God.
It's sick, dude. Yeah. And she's trying to say like, "Oh, I'm trans canine" and all this shit. It's fucking weird, dude. It's fucking weird. Yeah, well, she went to jail, and she could, I think, almost do up to 10 years because it's like fucking animal abuse to an animal or something. I don't know what it is. Something in Mississippi.
Who fucking
But
done
yeah,
that
you can
shit?
look. This girl named Denise Frazier, man, she's like fucking 22 or something, or hell, she might have been 20. I don't know, she's
Fucking,
young, and she's fucking dogs.
god damn.
Yeah. I mean, I just happened to see it watching my normal YouTube feed.
Well,
One of the
don't be
creators I
giving,
watch that report.
don't
One of
be
the
giving
no,
power,
they didn't show nothing of it like that, but
don't be
they were
giving
just talking
power
about
no
the.
ideas, man. Don't be giving power no ideas.
Yeah, Paula, don't go fucking your horse or nothing now, woman. That's illegal.
She probably already does anyway.
It might
I can,
explain the fucking bump. It might explain the herpes everybody's always talking about.
there's always Valtrax, man. Maybe somebody's out there in the medical profession can send her some
I'll
fucking
say it
Valtrax
again for the
coupons.
idiot. I'll say it again for the idiot that clearly's got gunk in their ears. I was watching my normal YouTube creators. This channel has like, I don't know, 60, 80,000 fucking watchers. And he covered the news story on her and went over it. There was no fucking graphic content on a YouTube video. Fucking clean your ears out and listen.
Oh shit. Well, it's alright, man. Fuck it. Fuck him if he can't take a joke. I've had worse done.
No, man, it's more than like a joke. Like, and that's what people was not like. That's what these people didn't get last night and shit. You know, one person got it and fucking commented and said that I wasn't making nothing up. What I was saying is exactly what happened, and it's the truth. Like, people they don't give no shit about people's mental
Who
shit. Like, you
who's
ought to be able
bullying
to be
women?
online, man.
Who's bullying women?
Oh no, they're trying to say that he's saying it about me. That's fucking Kyle, probably. Because of last night when I was blocking or not blocking. I was told I could block,
Oh,
but I didn't. I
you
timed
mean
out.
you mean
I
that
told
dude
them
that
to not
got
talk to me. I told them to not talk to me at first, and they kept fucking with me. So then
you
I
talking
timed them
about?
out.
You talking about that
And
guy that said he was going to fuck you in the ass and end up he's got fucking
yes,
child abuse
yes,
charges and
yes,
shit?
yes. That's hey, Paul. That's Ian is inferior. That's guarantee you that's him because that's a fucking signature move is him to make up little fucking account names like that.
I mean, I don't know.
But
I don't know.
anyway, so I just timed them out, and I had these two older. I'm not gonna say names because I ain't got nothing against those two people, but they clearly were kind of. I mean, in my opinion, just my opinion from what I've seen, like they were showing a bias. Like if someone came in with a name like he just did, like and had my name on it, they did get those people and timed them out. But the channel owner told me that I could time out anybody that's bothering me, and it was people that most of the time they had their own regular channel name. And I didn't just go to immediately time them out. And there for a while, I didn't fucking time any of them out. I sat there. Hell, I got timed out and I was still able to time people out if I wanted to, but I didn't. I tried to prove my point, and one every now and then would get timed out. The rest of them though, would say whatever, I'm bullying this person or I'm harassing this woman and all this stuff. And it was just bullshit. It was because I had the audacity to open my mouth back and type and chat and respond back to something that I didn't agree with or I thought was bullshit. That's all. Yeah, Carrie, I kind of got that.
You need to we need to find out who this cat is. Like, did he run another name over in this community? That Sea Love guy.
I don't think he's been over here. Like I said, I just looked at the video a while ago, just a little bit, and found his channel, and it looks like he likes to do paranormal stuff. I don't know. He's got like 1,000 subs, but I haven't watched anything of it about it, or no, I don't know anything. I
Kay
have
knows
no idea.
something. Kay seems to know a little bit of something, or so she implied earlier that he was.
Miss Tracy, if I'm taking up all the space, I'm sorry. I'll shut up. She's got her mic muted.
Tracy, you still there?
No, Square, I'm muted. I'm just like responding to chat because you are kind of a panel killer. You make it all about you. You go ahead. It's cool.
Well, what's going on?
Well, no, that's why I said I'm done. I'll be quiet.
No, go ahead, Square. Go ahead.
No, I'm done talking.
Okay. We'll see about
I
it.
want to pass it around.
To the left, to the left. Yeah.
To the left or to the right. Don't matter.
What are you into over there, Miss Tracy?
Oh, I'm listening to music and talking to chat.
Uh, cool,
Excuse
cool,
me.
cool.
Is my background too loud?
No,
Okay.
no. Kay says, do I know about what? Uh, who Sea Love is? Like,
Yeah, he was talking
did
about the person.
Did he used to run a name like what was it? The Way of the Ghost or some shit like that?
Hold on. I gotta figure out how to mute.
I have no idea. I don't
Oh,
think that was him. I don't know. I don't think he's been over here. If he has been over here, I never knew about it. I don't, like I said, I don't know anything about him. But that's what he was talking about, Gary. He was wondering what you knew about him.
yeah. Like just picking your brain a little bit. Not like literally, but like yeah. I know he did some kind of paranormal shit. I heard about yeah. I thought about maybe trying to get him to communicate with Miss Laura. You know, see what she had to say. Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's good, Jane. That's good. That's good to know. Who's doing such a thing? Who would be partaking in the stream snipe? I don't even know who's live, bro.
Not someone may have already been stream sniping you before, but I haven't been going live or anything, so I hope they're not just doing it, not trying to make it about me or nothing, but it seems
Well,
to be what happens.
they can stream snipe, whatever. Fuck 'em.
They want to get try to get any
They
hopeful, good content they can,
they need to eat a bag of dicks.
Hey,
so-called
Ice.
content.
Yeah, a big old bag
Did
of
you see
dicks.
Ice?
Choke on them. What
Ice?
is it? What is it?
According to Carrie, is that why Carrie asked Carrie if that's why she's putting that in the comments that it's that sea love that was over here you were talking about a while ago?
Oh, Sea Love is fucking
I
stream
think that's what
sniping
she's
me.
saying. She put him in the comments,
Mm.
so ask her.
I don't know. Gene said somebody was.
No, I actually would say to the ignorant person down there that the other people do by stream sniping, which is what I was talking about. Yeah.
Oh, that's alright. That's alright. They can stream snipe. I mean,
Oh, I know. I was just saying to you, like, I didn't come over to fucking bring any of that to you, is what I'm saying. That's all I was trying to say. People always gotta fucking, you know.
yeah, boy.
How's everything been going on over in your neck of the woods?
Oh yeah, it's all good. All good.
It's good to hear.
Confusion, Mister Confusion. Hmm. Oh,
Yeah,
this weak dude that likes to go get EPOs on females. I mean,
man, I know, right?
what kind of little sissy ass fucking pansy ass motherfucking bitch made motherfucker are you, dude? Like
You would call me a beta. Sorry.
you gonna get triggered and all bent out of shape over some females telling you where they live or where you live or them knowing where you
Yeah,
live or whatever. Why you
swore
feel
he was
so
gonna get
threatened?
a
Why you feel so
swore he was
threatened,
gonna get
bro?
a felony.
I mean, you talking about putting bullets in people's chests and putting fucking bullets in people's domes and shit. And you gonna go get EPOs on people,
Yep.
bro? I mean, what the fuck?
Oh,
Yeah, that
Yeah,
ain't.
he would call us a bitch though if we got one on anybody or anything.
Well, I mean, coming from a guy that would make up motherfucking fake ass fucking bullshit ass paperwork on somebody, I mean, they they damn near about do anything.
Well, hold on now. Remember, Rob made the paperwork, but they just peddled it. But
Right.
they can't be held. They can't be held responsible. Wink, wink.
Bullshit. Rob was a
I'm
tax
joking,
mechanic.
man. I know I'm joking, dude. I'm saying they
That
can.
that motherfucker couldn't even read that paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody sent that to that motherfucker and had him fucking come on there and fucking pass it off, dude. Yeah.
Miss Becca, they have done that. Like I got a message. See, that's the thing. I have not been on here all day except for earlier today. I posted a few community posts, which is the only thing I said I was doing. I told them I told people I'm not doing shows, on this channel, but I'll still interact with people, and come over here and stuff like that. Uh, that's my decision. And I got a message, earlier. Somebody was running and fucking looking at my page and giving somebody an update every fucking like 10 minutes. It was insane. Got like three different messages of three different occasions with timestamps showing them bringing me up like back to back to back. I'm just like, what the fuck, man?
Well, they've got a bot that subscribed to your fucking channel on Discord, dude. And they know every time you go fucking live.
I think every time, yeah, and that's just fucking creepy, and people, and that's why I stopped fucking going live on it. I've got a whole nother channel.
Where'd Dana go to? She was in here. She said she couldn't believe that you paid to get on Books' panel.
Yeah,
I
like I
guess.
said, it wasn't no big deal, and I wanted to go up there to fucking tell him straight to his face, like he needed to realize, well, I tried to make him realize whether he did or not. It's another story. That
Right.
if he hadn't have been an asshole, I wouldn't have done that to his stream. And it didn't hurt his channel. He didn't get a strike over it, and he kept the shit up and going for a minute, which is crazy, But he, he got by with it, so there's really no harm, no foul. But at the same time, I went up there and I tried just to chill out with him and Carrie and talk, shoot the shit like I am with you right now. And he kept fucking doing petty shit like taking me down and bringing me up, taking me down, bringing me up, and it was just dumb.
Maybe he's afraid you was going to fucking, I don't know, porn bomb him again or something. I don't know.
He gave me plenty of chances where I could have if I wanted to, but that wasn't ever in my mind. I wasn't trying to do that again. Like, I tried from the beginning to be, like I said, it's hard to be cool with some people on here. They just make it, and they'll probably say the same thing about me. That's fine. But I mean, I don't see what the hell I did, you know.
You didn't have to do nothing, Square. They're trolling you.
Exactly, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I can just be existent, and that's what pisses. And then people will call me this and that for talking about it. Like, well, fuck yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. Whatever. I'm gonna shut up for a minute.
Yeah, man, smoke some weed.
Hmm. I am. Huh.
Hell, Tracy probably got to smoke 2 joints at once just so I can listen to all this shit.
Yeah, you're right.
If I smoked weed, I wish I smoked weed right now. I'm
Oh,
sorry,
would
swear.
you? Yeah,
I
man.
gotta mute.
Well, maybe you
How is
need to start smoking some weed. Shit.
I was gonna ask her how Texas is, or because we had a a lab tech in the lab that was traveling, and they were from Texas, Texarkana, actually down there.
Yeah, that's New Louisiana.
It's a
Isn't that
long way to
Arkansas?
travel, though. Yeah, I mean, but I mean, they were in Texas. They said it wasn't that far from the Texarkana place. Is what I'm saying. I meant to say. But considering where we are, I mean, even just from Texarkana, that's a long freaking drive. I mean, but they would come up here and stay for a few days, work in the lab, and go back home. Still a long drive.
Damn. Carrie's over here fucking giving orders. God damn. To Tracy, you'll speak when
Damn.
you're spoken to. What the fuck?
Well, Tracy said she was gonna keep her
God
pimp hand
damn.
strong with Gary. I think
Oh
she's
my
gonna
god.
slap Gary. I think
Carrie,
Tracy's gonna
better
slap
watch
Gary
yourself.
around.
Oh my god.
Carrie knows I'm her panel pimp. I'll be panel pimping Carrie.
Oh man.
Gary, you can't. Gary, you can't be a pimp. No offense.
Why not?
Cause she's like, I don't know. She's too. I don't know the word for it.
I
Like
don't know.
too. She's too nice. Yeah, that's the word.
I, I think we need to have a pimp draft or something, you know? Yeah. Let everybody, pick who they want to be their pimp, you know? Yeah. Make it all fair like, like a pimp lottery, you know. Everybody draws a number and whatever number they get, what pick they get. You know what I mean? Yeah.
How's
Good.
Shane doing?
Man, he's doing all right. I talked to
And
him.
yeah,
He
I think I seen him over here. I just didn't stay long enough to chat. The other time I saw you live, I usually come through and like though.
can't be talking about buffaloes, milkman. Come on, bro. Can't be talking about buffaloes. Everybody knows that's Colorado's mascot, bro. You can't be doing that. Don't do that, man. That's definitely not cool. Field of Brews. Who the fuck is that? Yeah, Prime. Motherfucker. What was it? They asked him if he'd ever been through stressful situations. He said, shit, man. He said, I've been divorced twice. What do you think? You know?
I'd say he has.
Oh, his last chick was fucking, yeah. I
When
think
I
her
was
name was,
3, my parents divorced.
what was her name? Pilar? his Dion's ex. Yeah, man, she's fucking fine. I think that's his kid's baby's mama. Yeah,
It's a music bomb, guys. It's a music bomb.
a
Gonna keep your
music
phone.
bomb.
It's Dwight Yoakam.
I don't know what milkman, but you need to keep my name out your mouth, not my friend.
Quit giving him milk, man.
I don't know that dude. I ain't said nothing to about him. Nothing. So, Ice, what you got planned for the week?
Shit, nothing. Not a thing, man. Maybe catch a football game this weekend, but that's about it. You ain't trying to single who out.
Well, we went out, took our trip today, and took Brownie to training, and we introduced what was it, three more commands, and he responded pretty well. And I mean, he's learning pretty quick, and the guy's real nice. The dude that's my trainer, he told me that his dog had just passed away here recently,
You got
and
people fucking trying to get us to make you cry, Squire. So I don't know.
oh yeah,
Give
I,
them a fake cry or something.
no, I'm not. Like, that's what they want. They want to fucking abuse me mentally. And see that, and then people wonder, and they do shit like this. And so then when I get to talking about it, then they can say, "Oh, he's making it all about him." He does it. I can't win, no matter which way, whatever I do, whether I sit up here and talk
Oh,
casually or talk about that or what,
Sorry, Jen.
I
Can't do it.
mean,
Can't
nothing
do
I
it.
do, I can win.
hey, is that the
That's what
real
I
sea
fucking have
love?
learned on.
Can somebody verify? Is that the real sea love in the chat?
No, that's not him, I'm sure, because he's talking to me like he knows me, and I don't know that dude from fucking Adam.
Sea love
Hey,
paranormal. Yeah, that
chat.
ain't.
I
That's
cannot make Square cry. I would love to do that right now, but I'm not going to give
I
you
will
what you
let
want,
Miss Tracy
okay?
talk,
People will get
Milkman, but
upset with
like
me.
here again,
And
you
Square will
can
make
stop
videos
talking to
about me.
me, and yeah, she muted, and Iceman said something, and I got talking.
Let's see. That ain't the real sea love, is it? This is my backup. So random news don't find me. Oh my God. Well, I mean, hit the link, bro. I mean, if you see love, yeah. I want to talk to you about these child molestation accusations. If you the real motherfucking sea love, is that sea love?
If it is, he
You
says
know,
that he and Square are friends, so I swear.
you're really gonna believe that? Is that what you're trying to do?
Where he's saying he's your friend.
Square, I'm saying what he's saying. In case you're not reading chat, I don't know why you're so
No,
freaking
I'm not.
defensive, dude. I just made a
No,
statement to let you know
because
what was being said. Thank you.
no. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. I didn't know. I am not looking at it. I don't have my eyes fixated on it. No, hold on. Hold on.
CPS just took my kid out of school.
All right. Well, I don't know whoever you are. I don't believe you are because, like I said, I just went to Scooter's video and I went to dude's profile. That is not dude's profile. Um, whatever. Like I said, that's a troll.
Yeah.
So you're confirming that's not the real Sea Love square?
Um,
Because
Here
I
I'll
don't know how to
double check
check.
one.
Like I'm a mod, but I don't know how to check. Go check.
You have to go to the
Um,
channel, click on the
well,
name
you
of
can.
the channel. I
Yeah.
did, but it didn't have no subs on it. But he said it was all.
No, yeah, it's not him because his account has 1,000 subs and he's got videos out the wazoo.
Yeah, I don't know that guy. Like I heard he done the. Somebody said he done the paranormal shit.
Rebel doesn't know you, so stop lying. Say you lie again. How you gonna really try to say Rebel introduced us? Fucking Rebel does not know who you are.
I mean, bro, I don't know. I don't know the guy.
Rebel has not introduced me to anybody other than Mike, his girlfriend, and that's it.
Oh shit! Somebody said he's a chomo for real.
If you didn't want somebody to find you, you definitely wouldn't have your name similar to what your name is, and you wouldn't be talking about that in a live chat where people can screenshot it. So I call it bullshit.
I mean, man, I don't know. Who fucking knows?
I'm just giving my 2 cents, that's all.
He, he got the. He can click that link, man. Yeah. Probably somebody come up here and try to porn bomb. You know.
Yeah, more than likely.
Yeah, man. If that's you, see love, or whatever the fuck your name is, I don't know. If you want to talk about these child molestation allegations, dude, fucking hit that fucking link, dude.
No, no, that is a troll. 100.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous. Tracy, you over there riding around with the top down or what?
I'm here, just figuring out what's going on.
Yeah, I didn't know where you went to.
I'm about to go make some coffee.
Coffee.
Coffee,
How you drink your coffee?
black, strong.
Black.
Uh,
Oh.
No, you asked me how I make my coffee. It was not like
I,
an
I,
innuendo.
I know, but
Jesus.
right, right. I mean, I don't know. I mean, my mind went somewhere else.
your mind is focusing on like a Mandingo party or something. Quit it.
No, dude, hell no. Fuck that, dude. You got me fucked up.
Well, I
No.
don't know why you talking about coffee and you go somewhere completely south.
Well, I mean, when you hear a woman say she likes it black and strong, I mean, what the fuck do you think, Squire? Come on, man.
She takes her coffee without creamer and milk. That's what I think.
Well, I mean, okay, cool. I
Which I
mean,
couldn't do.
no. I gotta have French vanilla to put in my shit and sugar. Yeah.
Now I do the French vanilla every once in a while. Someone turned me on to that, and it was pretty good.
Oh, that turns you on? Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, never mind. I'm just not gonna speak. All right.
I mean, they turned you on to it. I mean, like, oh, okay. I
What are
mean,
you talking about, Carrie?
it must have been, yeah, enjoyable at least. You know, what the fuck?
Muted. Can't hear you. Can we have like a music intermission here?
A music intermission. What you want to listen to?
I don't know. Why don't you choose?
I mean, I got one. I mean, since we're looking for sea love, we'll play like a Ghostbusters song for him. You
Yeah,
know.
that stuff right there is like weird because you had said he was in the back chat and all the stuff about the pedo stuff. Like, I was trying to stay in chat to find out like if that is really a troll because I'm not going to be on a panel with anyone that's even questioned about being a pedo. It's disgusting. And someone even trolling of someone that's a pedo is disgusting. So I'm just trying to be quiet about it. Do a music intermission. Weird.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we're gonna have to call Ghostbusters up in this bitch. Yeah, find out where Sea Love's at. I think that's his name. Hell yeah, maybe he'll show up. I mean, if that dude done what, yeah, I mean, I'm fixing to be not, yeah, not, no, that don't even sound right. Don't even sound right. Uh-uh. No, I can get to, yeah. Hmm. I couldn't believe some of that shit I heard, man. It's fucked up. Fucked up.
That
What's
song
up?
sucks. Shitty
Hmm.
pick. Shitty pick.
I mean, I'm
No, but
looking
hold
for a
on. Let me
ghost
say something
hunter.
real quick. Jen saying that she doesn't know if that's Sea Love. Okay, let me make a point real quick. Who's mods in here? Because I can't mod from StreamYard because I'll jump down and do it. Even if that's a troll, why is he still here? Why isn't he being kicked? I don't get
I
that. So
I
that was
don't
my
know.
point, Jen. I don't know if you're a mod because I can't see on StreamYard if you're still a mod or not. So if you even think that's the dude, kick his fucking ass. It's fucking gross. It's weird. It's fucking sick. Okay, I'm gonna mute. Made my point.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out who he is and all this other juicy shit. Cause yeah, man, that's just disturbing. It is just disturbing.
I mean, but are y'all getting my point though? So say that's not the real one. Someone coming under
Hmm.
that name and he knew all these things about Square. He's obviously been around. What just I don't get why he wasn't kicked. Period.
Uh,
Point
Hey,
I
blank.
Ice, check this out.
what's that?
It's L.A. Baker. That's the strain name. It's a cannabis concentrate, but that's the percentage right there.
A
86%.
concentrate,
Yeah, it's a concentrate. It's diamonds and sauce.
like dabs.
You, yeah, it's a dab. You hit it with something like this. This is a dab
Do
straw.
do me a favor. I want you to fucking
What?
like do a hit of dab on cam and say I'm not fucking dab.
No, man.
Come
I
on,
ain't giving
man.
that. Somebody going to have to cash at me to do some shit like that. It's just gonna be fucking used. You know how that shit'll go.
Or
Well,
just
Like
see,
one
jump
Square,
up.
that's
time,
how you're gonna have to talk to Carrie. And if you want to be cash apped, I'm your gal.
no.
Because I'll pimp you out, honey.
Oh God.
If you want
Don't
him to do
milk
the
my
dab on live, you'll have to talk to me. We'll have to talk about cash.
don't milk
You
my
gotta go through me.
titties.
Oh, come on, Square. I mean, at least take a big hit and do a big fucking Ric Flair woo or something. I don't know, man. Like, yeah, something fucking spontaneous. Go, woo!
We're gonna go to Washington, then to Oregon, then New Hampshire, then to Vermont, then we're gonna go back to Washington D.C. and take the White House.
Hold on a second. Jen, I just saw your last comment. If you commented before that, I'm going back and forth in comments. If you think I thought I was saying that, I wasn't. I really can't see if you're a mod. So when I was questioning you about the guy, I was just making a statement. Like, whoever is a mod, why didn't you just kick the guy? I wasn't saying that to you personally. Anyways, okay, I'm muting again.
Why are you muting it?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm just muting because I have like music in the background and stuff, and if the noise gets too loud, I won't know.
Hmm. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it ain't gonna fucking matter. I done played music. I'm hit on the copyright. So I mean, if you know, yeah.
No, I just don't want you guys echoing, and since I'm not constantly in chat, I can't always see like if my sound's bad and I'm screwing up the live.
Right.
You need to try this one, Paul. If you've ever tried this brand, Vivid, and
Hey,
I
hey,
don't know
Paul.
if you've had this strain, L.A.
Harvey,
Baker.
he's got dabs.
Oh, Paul does too.
I'd say he does. He's probably got some of that, what they call that, diamond rock.
That's what these. I mean, this isn't Diamond Rock, but it's diamonds and sauce, and it's got a 3% terpene level, which is fucking awesome, and an 86%, which is pretty. It's on the high end.
Yeah, know that. Somebody's talking about fucking Jaw Rat down here, man. Yeah. He showed,
I take
he showed
I
one of
take
his,
pretty small hits.
some kind of fucking, uh, income tax fucking papers. Uh,
Wow.
yeah, WMETH investigations or some shit. Like, come on, man.
What,
Yeah,
he
that's,
worked as a private investigator or something?
I mean, I don't know. It had fucking, Artemis's name on it. You know, come from the fucking Internal Revenue Service in Cincinnati, Ohio. What it said. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Hey, Sly. Yeah, I don't know, man. You know, I never really looked too much into Jaw or Artemis.
Oh, they trolled the fuck out of you.
No, Jaw did. I mean, Jaw
Well, I
pretended
mean,
to be like a friend. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people pretend to be and played the nice act and friendly act, and they got me on that.
ah, man, he's been all over the place, dude. He's been kicked out of I don't know how many different places. Uh, yeah.
He was
And
talking about how he could get me to drop that link, and Kyle was like, "That's epic, bro." Like, what the fuck, dude? Get off somewhere. Get something to do in your fucking spare time. Something. This
Who's
ain't it.
Kyle?
Fucking mustard squirrel.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
yeah,
Yeah.
Kyle, he's the one that threatened to fucking rape
He's the one that
Larry.
threatened he was gonna beat, rape, and tape, well, live stream all at the same time.
Yeah, I know who he is. I didn't remember his name being Kyle. I
Oh,
remember who he
okay.
is now, though.
My
Yeah.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah, his name's Kyle. Yeah, we ain't saying. And anyway, he got some fucking what was it? Like something about a child endangerment, child abuse. I don't know.
Child abuse. Child abuse. Child abuse charges. Yes, you did, Kyle.
Like, and I don't even know how that come about. I kind of wondered about
TTW. That was on
Yeah, I
TTW's
remember who he
video.
is because he used to be at PBRs all the time, and I think it might have been when I was on your live. I had said something about which I meant that like it's sad that don't get mad at me guys again. It's sad that like so many of the people on here have been in prison and they could actually like use their story for something positive, but they don't. And I think I used him as an example. So I remember who he is. Yeah.
I don't know if he been in prison.
That's such a good point.
I don't know if
Tracy
that
just
dude's
made a
been in
good
prison.
point.
Well, my point fell flat last time because I'm sarcastic and I'm funny about stuff, but that was my point. And my earbuds kept
Ah,
going dead, but you know, it is what it is. And I said what the fuck I said. Okay, Spare.
well, I think you're pretty smart. Well, I don't know about. I guess you can be sarcastic. I hadn't noticed.
Well, your videos about me would prove that a lie, Square. But all's good. Water under the bridge. But I do have to give you a
Videos
hard time.
about
You know
you.
what I mean? Yes, you've made lots of videos about me.
When?
Who?
Oh, lordy, lordy.
Well, I'm not playing. I mean, if I remembered, I would remember.
I
But
believe you
I mean,
because
I'm
you make
not
a
gonna
lot of
sit
videos.
here. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I have a great memory. I have a better long-term memory than I do short-term
Yeah, I think
or
we've talked
immediate
about that
short-term.
the first time I ever met you on Jeans because you were saying that all the stuff about, I don't think you have a traumatic brain injury, but you have short term memory loss. And so do I. I've got traumatic brain injury and short term memory loss. Yeah,
Well,
I remember.
I didn't have a traumatic brain injury. I've only had a kind of like I don't know if you'd call it a full concussion or whatever, but I hit my head and my mouth on my steering wheel pretty hard. But I have some other stuff. But the thing is I smoked weed at an early age before my brain was developed, so I think that has a lot to do with it, and being on some of the medicine used to be on.
Right.
What do you think you
Yeah, I
sent us
think that
here?
you just you take people wrong when they're trying to like I'm kind of a hard love person, not like necessarily insulting someone, but I'll push you. That's kind of a woman's job. Is a woman will push a man if they care about someone or they see something that they can a man can be better, they'll push them, right? And that's what I've always tried to do with you, and you don't like it, and that's fine. It's cool. Like I don't have a problem with it whatsoever. So bringing up the videos, yes, you've made lots of videos about me, Square, but it's all good. I wasn't bringing it
Well,
up to like
I think
Square, you made
what is it?
videos. Like I don't care.
Well, I mean, I know I would have taken them down or well, the one channel, whatever. I don't have anything up really now, but it's
I
just
think
that
the more point is
some of
that
these people.
sometimes people are coming across as hard, kind of giving you hard love because they want to see the best in you. They know that you can do better. You know what I mean? That than what you're doing. And I think you don't see that with a lot. I think that's a lot of people's gripe with you.
Well,
But I'm not here to
I
get on
could
your
get
ass.
that.
I was just kind of being
I
funny
could,
about it.
yeah, I could get that. But if I didn't have so much already, I think maybe I might be more receptive to it if there wasn't so much negative pressure already. Because then it's like anything else, it's strong or whatever. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna or haven't responded well to.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna like invalidate you about that in no way, shape, or form. When you have like so many people coming at you, but you also like in life, and I hope you hear me because I am gonna speak from like a personal level. I've had a lot of things done to me in life, lots of things. I also, like I said, have traumatic brain injury. I have short-term memory loss.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
have a metal plate in my leg. I've been in a car accident where I was in the hospital for 6 months. I had to work my way back from a wheelchair for a year and a half. So I can kind of relate to those things that I know you're already going to speak on. But the thing is, and I'll give it to you that
You
people have kind of
could you
abused you
not?
online or, huh?
You were in a wheelchair too. You were in
Yes.
a wheelchair for a while too.
Mhm. For
But
a
Yeah.
year and a half. After being in the hospital for 6 months. Yes, I was, and I have a metal plate and rods that hold my leg, but I worked my ass off and I built myself back.
Oh
So
yeah,
I'm
I
good
know.
now, but
You did a
it's
lot of
hard.
physical therapy.
Yes, but the point I was gonna
Me
make is
too.
that even though you've been through some things online, you've also given back things online, right? You have to agree.
Yeah, a little bit.
Um,
Yeah, I have.
but in life, with anything, whether you've been abused, whether you've been to prison, whether you've done this, you have to take accountability, right? Um,
Yeah,
Even though you can be a victim in something, even in childhood, your parents can victimize you. But there's a way that
yeah,
you can actually forget about that and choose not to be a victim. By continuing to be a victim, you are handcuffed and you will always be someone's victim because you're choosing to. There's
yeah,
ways that you can overcome these things by saying, okay, well, maybe I shouldn't have done this online. Okay, maybe when they start, you know what I mean? And I'm not just like using you, right? Um, Maybe when these things happen, I should have stepped back and done this. You always have to take accountability and then kind of heal from it. You'll become stronger for it. And these things won't bother you. You know what I mean? Like, and I know you hear this 1,000 times, like, you let people bother you too much, ignore them, don't give them power. But in a way, it's true. You know,
yeah,
not in a way, it is true that you choose not to. You know,
yeah. You
and I'm
can't
not
go
beating
watch
you
I
a
up
do
for it if
ignore
that's
a
what you
lot,
like,
but
if that's what you want.
it gets to like a point where I can't ignore at a certain point.
yeah. You can't watch
Yeah,
other
and I
people's
get that,
shit.
but C squared, that's like a point in life, right? There's a point. Like for 2 or 3 months, like, no, I'm not gonna do this. I've got free speech. I've got my freaking rights. I'm gonna keep it 10 toes down. Like, I think everyone can get that, right?
I don't really
But
feel
then
like
Oh
there's,
that,
yeah,
but I know what you mean.
oh, I think you do feel like that. I'm sorry, I
Well,
do
I
think
mean,
you, but
probably
I'll take what you
in the
said.
beginning, in the beginning, but I had like that's why I haven't, been trying to go out. I could have. I've changed a lot about how I've kind of responded to stuff on here. Maybe not completely.
No, and I think I spoke about that to someone. I won't say the person's name. Not too long ago that you were doing better or this and that, and then you flipped on people again. You flipped out, you know. And that's okay. You know what I mean? Like everyone has their moments and their times and stuff like that. But I think you have to
Well,
like
a
go
lot
ahead.
of people I've kind of tried to like make good with, or if I didn't have anything wrong with necessarily, but uh, somebody started some shit in their chat or something, they'll block me or whatever, and then so I'll leave them alone. I won't go over there and all, which 9 times out of 10 other people would do. I won't talk, I'll leave them be, and I'm not going to name the exact person I'm thinking of, but just the night before or whatever, they're on a panel and they start saying all this stuff that was pretty much like egotistical because they're like, oh, he was trying to be like me and da da da, completely fucking missing the goalpost because what they were talking about happened way before YouTube. But yeah, that's beside the point. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying. No.
Well, I'm just saying,
Sorry.
like, there's a lot of people that I've not had any issues with or
But
something, but
okay,
somebody will
but
start,
Square, but okay,
and
okay,
then
I
they
kind
start
of heard
talking
what you're
shit
saying, and you're going to
automatically.
continue to talk, and you're going to kind of continue to
I'll
do all
shut
that.
up.
But you
I'll
have
shut
to
up.
stop and look at, who are these people? What
They
kind
don't
of
want you to
value
know
are
Yeah.
you
who they
putting
are.
in these people? What should be valued, and I tried to tell you this before, is yourself, your success, you growing in life, you being happy in life, and your grandfather, restoring your relationship with your family, and these things. Those are important things. I think that you have, and you just fail to see how many people have tried to support you on here, including me. Although I'll admit, I was always up front with you from the day I met you at Jeans and told you, I can't deal with you. I cannot deal with this stuff. Um, I was honest about that, but it's not because I didn't care. I care about what's happened to your grandpa. I care about what's happening to you, but you do make it so difficult. You do. Um, does that invalidate that lots of things have been done to you? No, it does not. You can still have compassion for that. But you've got so many people. I think that you need friends in life, right? You need friends. You need someone to hear you, this and that. And you just like overlook that. This is just how I see it. This is my point of view. This is how I see it. I think you have so many people that have fought for you when you just like kind of invalidated the fact they're fighting for you and that they had all this compassion. And you kind of go back to the toxic. Like, I'm gonna pay attention to this, I'm gonna do that. And I think those are things that you just need to take an accountability for and just try to do better. It's not a gripe, in life you can just do better in life.
Yeah, just learn
And,
from it
and
and
just
go on.
grab a hold of the friends that you've met on here and just embrace them and forget the other stuff. Because the people that really are down for you, they're not listening to that stuff anyway, you know?
Hey, Squire.
I haven't. I don't know how many. I mean, I'm sure not perfect, but a lot of people that have either uh, spoken, like, if they started out speaking up on me, then they later on end up going back where they came, which started off over at work, or they was sent over, like that V guy. I don't. I mean, I'm trying. I'll have to remember. Yeah, what were you about to say, Ice? I'm sorry.
I guarantee,
That's what I think.
I guarantee you that if you fucking like, left your channel up, you know what I'm saying, and just fucking took a break off here for about 4 months, like I did. Now I guarantee that when you come back, you know, it's all gonna be here. People are still
Well,
gonna be
yeah,
talking, but
yeah.
And
and
that's
that
a good
and
point, Isis, because I see, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
all you all right.
I
I was
see
gonna
that in Square. He's scared. Like, he's scared to, like, he'll go for a day, or something, and he's scared that people are going to abandon him. Like, it's natural to have this guard up. You've got your guard so high, though, Square. You've become blinded to people that actually care about you and actually have your best interests.
yeah.
Okay, go ahead. I sorry.
Well, I mean, you do. You get afraid to be vulnerable. Uh, when you've been, when you've been fucked over. Uh, yeah.
And that's
But
natural. That's natural. We all do that, Square. All of
yeah,
us do it.
yeah. I mean, but you don't have to have your fence up so high. I mean, you could at least have it high enough to where somebody could at least get one leg over, and you see if they
Well,
are.
I witnessed a lot get done. I don't know if it's because I witnessed a lot get done to my mom, or I've been through a lot, or a combo of both. But I just, I guess I got mine up.
But
Here,
if you
Brownie.
Lots of people have Square. Remember that you're not alone. There's lots of people,
Here.
and that's what I see in you, is that a lot of times people are trying to be your friend, or they might say something and you just take it the wrong way and you snap, and then you go off, and that's a defense mechanism because you're scared to come out of that shell. You're scared to be hurt. And again, that's natural, that's normal, but you must overcome that. Otherwise, you are going to stay handcuffed to being a victim the rest of your life.
yeah,
And I
you got
think no one, even workiverse, like, I know you won't like hearing this. No one was going to like probably over here hearing this. even I think Workyverse would love to see that for you. Even though
Yeah,
they will never admit it, and like it's very hard to see that they would like to see that for you, but I think they would.
just quit putting a mask on, man, and be you. Fuck these other motherfuckers, man. And like I said, if you got off here for like 4 months, you'd come back with a different mindset about a lot of this fucking shit. I mean, I'm just saying, you'd be surprised the motherfucking like the clarity you would get on a lot of things too. Yeah, just by being away from him. It ain't going nowhere, you know. It ain't going nowhere. And another thing, Square, like if you're going to be on here, then you got to learn not to watch these motherfuckers' videos that's trying to get you to react to them in a certain kind of way. Uh, I mean, why even watch them? Why even
And not
give a
only
fuck?
that, when they come in your comments or whatever, block, hide, block, hide, and do your own thing. You ever heard the saying like dance like no one's watching? Dance like no one's
Yeah,
watching.
I mean, I
And then
do.
let
It's
it
just that
gravitate. The
there's
people
like,
that gravitate to you and care about you, you'll
it's just that
see
they
who they
keep
are.
coming back in. I guess I just give up after a while. I don't know.
Just block them, Square. Block them. Like, and I know you're probably not going to listen to me. I know that that's like
No,
the big
I
fire
am
is a mosquito
listening. I
trap,
am listening.
but I'm still going to say it, um,
I'm listening.
that,
Brownie, move, 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 bub.
because it's hard. It's a process. You know what I mean? It is a process, but if you're willing to do it, you can. You can. And I really hope that you do. Um, Even just for your grandpa, like not to be grim or anything like that. He doesn't have much longer. And I know he'd love to see that for you. Like, so even if you could just like make that your goal, like I'm gonna let grandpa, see me overcome. See me not fight the way that you've been fighting. You know what I If that makes sense to you. And I get it, like you've kind of felt like you had to fight fire with fire. But man, fight bigger than that. Fight bigger than that. And succeed in your life. Be happy. Let him see you be happy and know that you can do this on your own. And what joy that would bring to Papa, Grandpa, whatever you call him. You know what I mean? Like find a goal, Square. Find a goal like that, and man, you'll soar. Like you can do it. You can, and I hope you
Yeah,
do.
yeah, just start limiting your time that you pay attention to shit on here, man. You'll find out that there's a big difference in it. I promise you. Because, hell, man, I used to fucking stay on this motherfucker from daylight till dark. You know, sometimes go 2 or 3 days at a time, you know, and that shit gets old after a while, dude. It just gets old. There's no point of it.
It does. And the only thing that you're hurting, Square, you're not hurting any of these people. You're not. You're not hurting them. You're not winning. You're not really putting up a fight. You're letting them win by doing you see what I'm saying? By doing even though it seems like that, it's just looking at it at YouTube and listening to what YouTube people say, like, I'm going to make these videos, like, gotcha, gotcha. But in the end, you didn't win anything. You've lost. Your grandpa's lost. Your family has lost. You can restore that stuff. That's what's important in life. Like on your deathbed or your papa's deathbed, you think you are going to be thinking about Workyverse, and you're going to be thinking about how I wish I spent that time
Hell yeah, you ain't fuck the worky verse.
being happy, being better.
Fuck the goddamn worky verse, man.
Yeah. And same with them. You think they're going to spend their time, thinking about they've got family. I mean, those guys, like, and I know again y'all won't like to hear this, but I'm not trying to be like put it all on them or whatever. I've told you, Square, you've done a lot of wrong things. I've said that, but I don't want to beat your head in, or anything like that. But they've got families too, and I would give them the same advice. Like, is this what you want to do? You know what I mean? Like, this makes you happy to do this. Now, there's a point where I will agree with certain things, like I'm doing with you right now. This is called trying to hold someone accountable. trying to care for someone, trying to love them, and wish them the best. Sometimes that's tough. It's things you don't want to hear. And I've gone gentle with you tonight, but I've not always gone gentle with you, right? Well, you say you don't remember, but I think other people remember I have not. But that is not always, you know what I mean? But to continue just to beat on someone and not let them grow is not right, you know? That's not cool.
Yeah, shout out Micro Plug. Know that.
Whoever that is. But anyway, Square, I hope you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Square, are you there? Square, Square.
Yeah.
So I'm
Hell
just trying
yeah.
to keep it as real with. I'm just trying to keep it real with you. I'm not trying to beat up on you. You know, although I might, like tomorrow, a week from now, if you're act, I might. Don't sleep on me, Square.
Ooh,
I'm not sleeping.
she gonna beat it up.
No,
Goddamn.
Square thinks I'm making some innuendo that he's nodding. I meant like, don't sleep on me. Like I will. If you get on my nerves or you're doing crap, I might say some crazy shit to you.
He ain't not. I don't think he's nodding out. You nodding
But
out
I
over
think
Well,
he
there?
took it that way. Like he's
I ain't done anything to like on the left some of the levels that they've done. I mean, yeah, I've fucking have said things that were not nice and stuff.
yeah, but see,
Got
that's the
angry.
point is that you're comparing it on levels. No one's talking about levels. We're talking about you. You soaring.
Okay, I
Who
got. Yeah,
cares who
yeah, you're right.
from
You're
yeah,
right. You're
from
right.
today on, who cares what they've done? You that's what I'm saying is you have to just let it
You're right.
go. You're never gonna
You're
win,
right.
kind of, but you can win in life by saying, you know what? Nah, no, I'm not gonna take this shit anymore. I'm gonna soar. I'm gonna do what's right in life, and I'm gonna make myself happy. I'm gonna succeed. You get what I'm saying? Two different
Yeah.
things. Or you
Iceman,
could sit here
how
and keep
many?
on fighting on YouTube.
That gives you more
Yeah,
time to fucking
no.
smoke dabs, man.
Iceman, how many dogs do you have?
Let's see. Forward.
Which one's the alpha?
Uh,
The
well,
female or the male?
see, that's the trick question. Uh, the
No,
male.
one of them usually takes the alpha role.
Well, I mean, there's one main alpha, but my female, she's the alpha over the other females.
I figured that a yeah, there's always a female too.
But
I mean, if there's one there.
my male, yeah, he's he's the alpha over the males.
I was asking because my trainer's got five of his own that they've got in their house, and then they've got this back area, these two buildings. One of them is a kennel, and they had about eight dogs in boarding, and then they have another room which is like a training room, and then they have an area outside a run that they can go to, and we were in there doing training today, and I got to see all these other dogs, and he he was like, yeah, she's the alpha, and it was a girl, and it was one girl and four other males, and she was leading them all.
Was she bigger than the rest of them?
Well, not. I mean, she's pretty much the same size as like the biggest male, but I mean, it's like she was a lot older, and she had a commanding presence.
Yeah.
Like, with one of them tried to like eat ahead of her on the food or whatever, like that was one thing she would snap at them to get back, and they listened too. And he pointed that out to me. He was showing it. But he said the reason why it's never just a male or always a female or it can switch up and change is because there's really no such thing, you know. It's kind of transitory. The Well, it's kind of a whole big debate in itself. But the guy that studied and came up with the alpha theory, he later on said that it was BS because he observed females that took the role and males. So they're, you know,
I've seen both, but I'm saying,
exactly.
but
Both are alpha. That's exactly correct. But that's what I'm saying. That's why the guy that did the story with these wolves, like that was his conclusion at the end of it. That's why a lot of people don't agree with Caesar because Caesar subscribes to the alpha theory.
there's always going to be a dominant one.
I mean, yeah, there is, but it can
Hey, Square,
change. Like, yeah,
have you ever heard of the black and white wolf? That one lives in each of us?
Yeah,
yeah, and which one you feed? Yeah, yeah.
Yes, exactly.
I've
So
heard of
that's
that
the point
parable.
tonight.
Yeah,
Which one will you feed?
yeah. I do like. I have a book too that was left to me by my friend. It's The Prophet by Khalil Gibran, and it's a book that has a lot of stuff like those type of things too.
hell
Yeah, I
yeah.
hadn't thought of that. I hadn't thought or heard of that in a long time.
Lionesses do most of the hunting. Huh.
What did you say, Iceman?
Carrie said lionesses do most of the hunting. I wouldn't have figured that.
I don't know.
What up, Cajun?
My dog is trying to chew
I
on
don't
this
know. I
weapon.
think the female dogs are more territorial. Yeah, and most male dogs that I've seen, well, mine is, he's territorial as hell. If one dog pisses, that my dog's got to go over there and piss over top of where that other dog fucking pissed. Like they have pissing contests.
Mine's not. He just
The males are more
he just
dominant, and the females are more territorial. Territorial.
like
I can't say it. Someone say it for me. When
Territorial,
it
yeah,
ter
comes, yes, when it comes to the German shepherds, that's true.
yeah. I
yeah.
mean,
They use German shepherds mostly for the police dogs. But there are exceptions. They like to use bloodhounds or golden percent training. Because he trains his brother's a sheriff deputy.
yeah, they got cadaver dogs, and then they've got narcotic dogs. But I've seen labs that could sniff for dope. Yeah,
Yeah, I seen this
I
story here
raised
a while
labs
back.
for several years, and that's true. I've had several narcotic agents buy labs for me. So, yep, that is definitely true. And there's certain ways that you train them, and people would not like to know how they're trained in the first 6 months, especially if they're animal lovers. They're caged for a while. They go through a very difficult process, but they are happy dogs and they're well taken care of. So, yes, that is true.
hell yeah.
My trainer had told me he asked if I wanted to, he would like, and I could end up getting diabetes because it's on both sides of my family. So because you can train a dog to check your blood sugar, and some of
Shit,
them can even yeah, it's true. Some of them can even detect different illnesses.
that's
Yeah, they're
crazy.
great for dogs. Are great for people that have seizures too. I'm warning they're about to have a seizure.
Yeah, yeah. They can make sure that they get like they'll grab the person, of
There
course.
was this one golden retriever that was rescued by a police officer, and he ended up becoming a canine dog for him. There's a movie about it too, or something similar.
Yeah, you can get that app, and they put this little thing on your arm, dude, and it tells you your blood sugar on the app. Yeah.
Did y'all see
It,
that German Shepherd from Houston that helped catch the guy that escaped from prison?
mm-mm.
No, I didn't see that one. But I met people in class that had a an insulin pump.
Look at it.
and one of them had a device that could read their blood sugar. I think from their like it was like a watch or something that they wore.
Oh, I know. I was in rehab with a boy that had that. It was like looks like a little patch that goes on your arm, and it's got some kind of I don't know
Monitors for
receptor.
drug.
Well, it monitors the fucking your blood sugar through an app. It's got some kind of sensor in this little patch that you put on. You got to,
Well, they
change
have
it out.
that. They, I thought you were about to say because they also have patches that can detect drug use, and they can tell if you take it off. And they also have devices that, like an ankle bracelet type thing goes on the person, and it can detect alcohol through your sweat if you drink alcohol when you're not supposed to.
Fuck that shit. Goddamn ankle bracelet with an interlock on it. Fuck.
Yep.
I heard Mikey
All right.
12 point.
Sorry to interrupt you, Ice and Square. Good chatting with you guys. Thanks for letting me up on the live chat. Have a good night. I'm gonna go get prepared for work tomorrow.
All right.
All
Have a
right. I'll
good
talk
You
to
have
you
a
one.
guys
good night.
later. You too. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
See you.
When I was in rehab, they had some kind of thing you blew in, and it would tell you what all you had in your system some way. I don't know how
Well,
the fuck it works.
surely not weed. They only have a breathalyzer for. They've been trying to develop one for marijuana. It hasn't came out yet. It's supposedly still in development, and it's supposed to be able to detect because they want to make something where it can detect if you've smoked within the last few hours. That way, they can use it and make traffic stops a lot. That way people won't get arrested for it just being in their system, through a piss test or blood,
Yeah,
and
'cause that takes time.
people would only get a DUI if, like they actively were just smoking or something. But they haven't developed it yet. Um, it's tricky, obviously. I don't think it's been done before, but they do have the portable breath test they can't use in court, but the one at the station, I think, the one that's like fucking a big ass machine, I think they can have those results admitted. If not, they can surely can a blood test.
I know they had something a long time ago in California that you could blow in and tell you, if you've been smoking weed or not. I don't know.
Let me look it up. I don't. I think I'm correct, but I don't know. Let me check.
It's some kind of breathalyzer for fucking THC. I don't know. I know
I'm googling.
they used to have a thing that they could go back to your tailpipe and see if your emission stuff was working
Oh,
right on your car.
okay. All right. There supposedly is something called Hound Labs that is a cannabis breath test
Huh.
that you can order. The Hound's cannabis breathalyzer is the only cannabis test to limit detection to use that occurs within a few hours of the test, giving employees a solution to detect and deter use correct correlating to the workday. This is actually not a bad thing because then people could use marijuana and be able to work and because like for example, in hospitals, it's kind of a gray area in some states still with medical marijuana. They don't have any protection and their
Yeah.
rule is pretty much that they don't let people be hired that use it.
Well, yeah, 'cause it's still a drug. Yep.
But um, I'm gonna share with you the link. Let you show it. There you go.
See, yeah, I
I
don't
wanted
see.
to show it to everybody. Oh, I shared it. You just gotta share the screen.
Hmm. Well, indicates use whether within a few hours of test. I mean, I don't know.
It basically says it gives employers a solution to detect and deter use relating to the workday. In other words, people could then workplaces use cannabis as long as they pass that test and they don't use it while they're working or before they work. Um, and it would also, this could be used for DUI stops. Um,
It take a while
but
though.
basically, no, it's instant. It's
Is it?
like a breathalyzer. It's like a breathalyzer for alcohol. It says it isolates cannabis use to a 3 hour detection window. So it would work for employers. It says unions, drivers. Employees are worth keeping. Don't risk losing them by using outdated cannabis tests. See,
Yeah.
I think this is a good thing.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad
It
you
could
said
be.
that there might be one because that's actually brand new. But I'm glad they got one now.
I mean, they was eventually going to have to get one because you got all these states, man, that's got recreational weed use. You know what
Hmm.
I mean? And that's going to, that's going to cause fucking driver impairment. Or, you know, if somebody gets too fucking high, man, they don't need to be behind the wheel. I mean, it's just like anything else. Damn, Brownie, you look like you're going to eat somebody up, man. Who you going to eat up, dude? Yeah, he wants to eat somebody.
He got a new toy he's crazy about. I'll show you it. He's just crazy about this toy.
He been
He
eating
likes
any
to play tug.
groceries? Brownie been eating any
No,
groceries? Why,
no,
man?
he's been eating bacon strips. Huh.
I mean, you're gonna have to get that boy a fucking girl dog to play around with.
Man,
Yeah,
he's fixed.
he's fixed. Well, goddamn,
Hmm.
you ruined him.
He For him to be a service dog, I mean, he pretty much had needed to be fixed. I mean, I guess he didn't have to be, but they pretty much all are if they're service dogs. And
Man,
he's coming along great. Like he's I've got him walking alongside of me perfectly. He's checking in. He's doing really good.
hell yeah.
He'll be able to test here in no time.
So, who all lost their monetization, man?
I think JM did. He was bitching about it.
I mean, I heard
Fusion,
that.
the day is coming. Fusion will.
Well, I mean, he's
I'm
already
gonna
lost
make.
it once.
I'm gonna make sure of it.
He already lost it once at one time.
These
Yeah.
people think they're gonna make money off me, and they're not ever gonna have to pay me for it, but they're wrong.
I mean, I
But
don't know how
yeah,
that works.
I can get over. I can forget stuff, or or forgive, but I'm not gonna forget it, and I'm not gonna let it go and let it. I mean, I'm gonna let it go, but if a recourse can be taken, so be it.
Hey, man. Uh, all I know is JM and Charlie D and whoever else fucking called the fucking, yeah, man, I don't know. They just wasn't cool, and then they want to fucking push that fake
Oh,
ass shit.
Charlie tried to say last night. He tried to say last night, "Oh, I done it because you was dying." And he said here a while back, "Don't worry, Square. We won't call him again when you die, and we gonna let you die." Well,
He,
motherfucker, you don't make sense. You're talking out both sides of your mouth. And no, I wasn't dying. If I was dying, then why come when the police came? I was completely alert and present. They didn't have to wake me up. They didn't have to Narcan me. They didn't have to do anything. And for that.
I mean, they contradict themselves anyway, man. They made that fake ass fucking paperwork up, but yet they're gonna try to save your life. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, well, Filthy over there talking about. Well, I was hoping Iceman would get killed while he was in there. You know.
Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what I was saying, Iceman, in your absence, dude. I was taking up for you and I was saying they just want that shit to leak in there where he's at so somebody will hopefully fucking try to take him out for their fucking
Man,
mark.
there ain't no way in hell that would have ever fucking happened in the first fucking place. I mean, goddamn, dude. Uh,
But just imagine if somebody had seen that shit or heard about it and it got spread through the joint. You could have, man, some young dude trying to fucking, get a
no,
notch on his belt. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, it could have. Man, come on, dude. You know as well as I do, it could have. I'm not saying it would have or you know, but it could have.
no, man. Cause look, dude, them motherfuckers like would have looked at
It doesn't
that.
mean you would have died or anything. I mean, you
If
probably
they,
would have
if
caught him, but
anybody that's done time, man, and seen that fucking fake ass fucking paperwork, dude, they would laugh right in their motherfucking face, bro.
but imagine they didn't see it though. Imagine that like somebody just found out where you were held up and they called in there somebody they knew that was in there and they had them spread it. Like that's how they would do the shit, bro. They wouldn't fucking, look at a YouTube video of in the joint.
Well, you never know.
I mean,
Them
they
calling
could if they had a
them.
cell phone, but I think the way they would do it so there is no chance of them doubting the paperwork is they would just have somebody respected in
Well,
there
they was
call
calling the jail.
and
They was calling the jail and shit.
that's
Oh
what I'm
yeah.
saying. They was calling the jail trying to ask about you. They
Yeah,
called the jail immediately after I got taken in. They called the jail while I was sitting up there getting booked. Well, I wasn't getting booked, but they were doing the paperwork before I got transferred. And they said, "Oh yeah, he's in here right now." And I was sitting there saying, I was like, I bet you. I was like, that's them. That's what I
oh,
said to the deputy. I was like, that's the fucking people.
they pulled me out of the holding cell and brought me up front. Told me that I had threats against my life and I couldn't go back in the back. And I said, motherfucker, now that's
They
bullshit.
wanted to get you put in isolation.
Well, they did for about 6 days. But I ended up getting in a fight with my fucking bitch ass cousin, the one that wanted to fucking get on here and say I ratted him out and shit.
See, they timed. This is how it was premeditated. What happened to me? It was really premeditated. It was studied beforehand and thought out because this is how it went down. It happened on a Friday, and because it was a weekend and on a Friday, number one, I wasn't going to see no doctor, um, like pretty much short of in person before Monday. And number two, the weekend doesn't count towards the time. So I got taken in that night. It took me about a good 2 hours to get to the hospital. Then I had to spend about another hour and a half or more, almost 2 hours, getting just processed and fucking admitted. Then I finally get taken up to my little room, whatever, and from then to Monday, well, I think it was finally Sunday afternoon. I finally got my meds. Up until then, I only got what they generally prescribe. So I didn't, they didn't grab my meds from my house to take up there to prove that I had them. So I had to wait for them to confirm it with my pharmacy, which they couldn't do until fucking Monday. Um, but they ended up somehow, I guess, getting them approved on Sunday afternoon. I guess they were able to get a hold through my records electronically or something. I told them, like I was supposed to start school that week and all this and that. And I needed, I missed the first day on Tuesday. I finally seen the doctor and I told her everything, told her who my doctor was and that I had just seen my doctor and therapist before I got sent in there
As calm as
and
I'm
that I
going to
wasn't suicidal.
Yeah. I
Who the
got
fuck
something
is that?
I want you to see. Hang on.
But basically, in a nutshell, yeah, the fucking snot, nasty dude. I don't want to see that, man. Yeah, he's a nasty fuck. But I got his fucking name and
I'm going
John.
to say it, but
You
I'm
want to talk
pissed
about
off. But
paperwork?
I'm pissed off.
Fuck,
Yeah.
You make fun
fuck
of my
you.
nose or whatever. You suck,
Make fun of my nose or whatever. He suck.
That's what I think about it. That's what
Nasty
I
motherfucker.
think about it.
Keep licking that snot. Sick
Yeah.
fuck. Man, I can't look at that, man. Anyways, but that motherfucker, they want to talk about paperwork in black and white. I got him and Iceman, or not Iceman, I'm sorry, JM. I got him and JM's name in black and white from where they live, their first and last name. They gave their name to the police. It got put in the report. Now, Seth didn't. He was a little bit smarter, except then he came online and he also admitted that he called. And he's put down in the report too, but he's listed as unknown caller. But yeah, I got their name in black and white that they snitched, basically. I mean, they didn't really snitch. They fake snitch. They fake made up bullshit to cause the police to act on a false fucking tip.
Oh yeah.
That's what they did. They
I mean,
wasted government resource. They misused 911. They had me fucking involuntarily fucking held. And then they try to come out and say, oh, you were committed. No, I wasn't. Commitment has to go before a judge. I didn't go before the judge because I got released before that. Like, I posted so many articles and everything explaining how, from the sheriff to an ATF agent and all, saying that, just going through that little hold period does not fucking mean you were committed. But they still fucking wanted to argue about it. I fucking finally stopped arguing with them. They want to believe that, it's fine, but I know what the law is. Nice. I mean, I mean it, dude. It's just like when I believe the bullshit about Johnny. Like, I regret believing that bullshit about you, man, and doing what I done. But man, I hope you understand. Like, I only done it out of genuine. I got fucking fooled. I mean, I did. You know, I mean, that ain't no excuse, but it's just what happened, man.
listen to this shit.
Yeah, I'm calling about Ian.
Yeah.
I heard y'all been busy with him, and I know y'all gotten a lot of calls, and he tries to say that it's all trolling. People on the internet
Let
messing
me
with him,
hold on.
and we're not.
Will
This is
you
not
pause
trolling.
this for a second?
This is not fake stuff that any of us have called about.
Will you
It's
pause
all
it for a
real.
second?
I'm on a live stream right now. I've been recording him.
Will you pause
He's
it,
been
please?
live for about 10 hours today.
I need you to
And the beginning of the stream at like
because I'm gonna record this, please. I want to make sure I have it for my records.
3
But
a.m. this
yeah,
morning.
all he's gonna
Yeah.
talk about is he's gonna try to don't do it yet. I want you to go back to the beginning, please. Wait just a second. But I'm gonna go ahead and explain this to you while this is loading and it's about to be up. I just
Dang.
want to get this recorded. What he's gonna do is he's going to try to hype up to the sheriff deputy or whoever answered the phone, police, whatever, that because my live's been left on like all night, like Books has done and several other people do, that I'm fucked up, obviously, you know, uh, even though I never took anything more than my required or allowed medicine. Go ahead, Iceman, if you would, man.
Yeah.
I'm
I
bad.
s- look there in the fucking private chat.
Let me look. Oh, you got
Yeah.
the, well, okay.
Yeah.
Let me share it. If you don't want to play it, let me share it real quick so I can play it. I appreciate that, like, because see, that's the thing. This dude, he's one of the most obsessive stalkers of mine, and he don't. Oh man, I don't know. If you want to like keep us over that, not show it, just so I can play the audio, I'd appreciate it. Like, you don't have to fucking show the video though.
Ian. Yeah. I heard y'all been busy with him, and I know y'all gotten a lot of calls, and he tries to say that it's all trolling. People on the internet messing with him, but
Let me say this: I've never tried to say it's all trolling. That is number one mistruth right there. Because number one, I don't speak that way. I don't tell the police I tell the police it's a bunch of individuals that are thinking they're having fun at my expense by fucking with my life.
and we're not. This is not trolling. This is not fake stuff that any of us have called about. It's all real.
Now you
That's
compare
not
this to
real.
what they say. You compare this to what they say on their lives, though. This is all for entertainment. Fusion says that. So does JM. They all started using those disclaimers. You know why? Because people are getting sued. JM brought it up today. Oh, I guess he's saying that he's suing us. You damn right. I fucking filed something with the attorneys, and they had
Oh
a
shit.
fucking straight up advert. They had a straight up advertisement for YouTube defamation. They specialize in it.
Oh fuck.
They specialize in it. And you know what? Well, I'm not gonna say no more. They're gonna think he ain't got the money, whatever else. You know, some of these lawyers, especially these big firms, if there's a good, like, real big case, they will not charge you up front. They'll charge you only if they win.
I don't
Have you
know
never?
how.
I mean,
I know a lot of
now
those
I could be wrong.
injury
I could be
lawyers.
wrong. They may want to ask for some money, and I don't really have that much. But you know, if I got to use all that I got a little bit left into this, I will, because I'm going to teach a lesson to somebody. Uh, you know, this whole thing of using my pictures and shit and selling memberships to people to be able to use them in chat. You know, that 2.99, 3.99 here, there, 50, 60, 80 times. Shit. You know, I ought to be getting the fucking majority of them profits. Every fucking video's about me. Every fucking emoji's about me.
I don't know, dude. I don't know how that works.
Now, I didn't give him permission. Well, I know what it is. I mean, that's the truth. I mean, they're not allowed to do that without your permission. The only
I don't
problem
know,
is, though,
dude.
the only
They was
problem is, though, is
cop.
that you got to take it up through the courts. Um, Now, if they call a government office again,
They
or
was
they
some
call
cops
family
that
members
wanted
or
to do
anything
that.
again, if they call anybody like that again, that's going to be turned down with the highway patrol. There already has been one part of it. That's who we ended up figuring out that had to go to about it is the Highway Patrol because they have an actual cyber fucking division. But something with this magnitude, with all the different videos and channels, you know, it would have to end up taking a while to be reviewed, from what the officer said. But the way a lawyer would work, though, is that if you got one on stuff on here, even if you didn't know the person running the channel, like it's somebody like, you know, filthy that hides himself, whatever, there's still a way to essentially, if not find out who he is and then have him served, do it another way through YouTube or any of
I don't
these
know.
accounts he uses.
Man. I mean,
If some type of criminal thing was opened up, they would just be able to get a warrant or whatever on phone records or online accounts, etc. If it was a lawsuit, probably would have to be a subpoena.
I'm on a live stream right now. I've been recording him. He's been live for about 10 hours today. And the beginning of the stream at like 3 a.m. this morning, he couldn't even hardly hold his head up.
So this dude's been watching me for the whole 10 hours. That's basically what he's insinuating. Isn't that creepy?
And we watched him for.
Now, see, this is one of the cops that don't like me. He's not here anymore, thank fucking God. But he straight up says to him, unsolicited, like JM hasn't said anything about drug use, but he just says, what's he snorting? Like, they just automatically assume that.
Personally, I think he's probably snorting Ativan or the Subutex one. I'm not sure. He's real careful about it on his streams when he does it.
He's real careful about it on his streams when he does this. I have never snorted either of those two things that he mentioned just now on a stream, off a stream, in the bathroom, in the bedroom, anywhere.
Right. But
number one, there would be no point to snort either one of those medications, really, from what I've read, because back years ago, I did a lot of research on all these different drugs and stuff. It was just like a fucking little thing I did on the internet one time. I wanted to learn all about the different drugs that were out there and stuff. And from what I know, I mean, that would just be stupid. You know, it's not like it's cocaine or anything. You know, it might hit me a little bit stronger, maybe, or a little bit faster than taking it by mouth by doing it that way. But in the end, with my tolerance that I used to have, it wouldn't have done shit.
Well, I'm actually standing right in front of his apartment right now.
So as soon as he calls this dude, he's outside my house already. Why? Is that a coincidence? Is the cop fucking coming over to give me cookies? No, he's already there because this guy that's talking to the cop, his buddies, has already fucking gotten his buddies to call
I just asked him about that. He says people's making that up. He ain't snorting nothing other people. I said, dude, I seen your face. I seen your picture. Because people starting to send me some stuff now.
Yeah.
He's saying people are starting to send him stuff. So they've taken the picture and they might put light. What picture they sent him, they never showed the picture. But, you know, I've never seen post said picture.
Yeah, I mean, all the stuff that we're concerned about. I mean, okay, I'm an MT. I work on an ambulance. I'm also a.
You're not concerned about it. You have said since then, since this, that you got so mad and triggered over being brought up the fact.
I can't even hear you, Squire.
You hear me?
Barely.
Hello?
Yeah, I hear you, but I barely hear you.
Can you turn me up?
No, I can't. I don't know. Yeah.
Click on the little dot. Turn me up.
I don't know. Try that.
Hello? If it says, if it has highlights, click,
Yeah,
click on that.
I
Can
can't
you hear me?
hardly-
Hold on. Alright, listen. Click on the three dots, and if it has volume,
I turned it up.
turn it up more.
That's as much as I can turn it full blast.
Wait, let me switch mics.
Square Bub, I'm fixing to hop off here anyway. I've been on here 2 hours and a half. Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you now. I'm fixing to hop off here anyway, bro. I've been on here 2 hours and a half.
I hear you. I hear you. I got you. Well, I appreciate you letting me chilling.
Hell yeah,
Letter to
man.
Memphis, you can take that shit and shut up. It ain't about hurt feelings. It's mental abuse. Filthy pretty much lays that out in his MO.
Hell yeah.
So
I don't know, man. I don't know, but that's the recording of when he fucking called and ratted and done what he done and put fucking
yeah,
Charlie D fucking right up in the motherfucking shit. So yeah,
and you know, that's just not that's not a troll. That's a
who the fuck?
violation of law. I mean, and the only way that he gets by with that is because he's got the benefit of the doubt. But see, if I were to actually get a lawyer and go in front of a jury or judge and show that in connection with all the videos and how he talks about me in those videos before and after that call, I don't think it would look too kindly on him. And I think they would see that his little concerned act was nothing more than just that, a fucking act to harass me, because
I
they're gonna
mean,
see all the other videos where he's like, yeah, call him, yeah, do that, yeah, do that, yeah, I've been watching his page all day, yeah. They're gonna see that, and they're gonna hear him say, I'm not gonna call. Next time I'm gonna let you die. They're gonna hear shit like that, and suck start a pistol and all that, and they're gonna be like, this dude's fucking.
hell yeah. Well, Bo, I'm gonna hop off here, man.
I got no job. Yeah, Iceman, I got no job, man. That's why I fucking get paid, and can cash out because I have no fucking job. Yeah. Okay. Whatever you say, bub. That's why I'm on here all day, right? Which I'm not. Appreciate it, man. I'll let you go. You
Who
gonna
the
end
fuck
it?
is who the fuck is this person here?
But, oh, they're fucking WV accounts. letter to Memphis and Citizen Z.
Yeah, I don't know. They got a new fucking way of timing people out or some shit. Yeah, man. I'm gonna catch y'all later, man. I'm gonna get off here and get me something to eat. Fucking go to bed.
Well,
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
have a good night, man, and take care. And
Hell yeah. Peace
y'all,
out now.
all everyone cool down there. Y'all take care too. The rest of y'all can fuck off.
Have a good one, Squire, man.
All
I'll
right,
catch
man.
all the rest of y'all later, man. I appreciate all y'all that come over and check us out and this and that, man. Maybe I'll be back on here live tomorrow. But thank y'all for coming over and checking us out. Y'all have a good one.